Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Those of you who haven't followed me and following my videos, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kanika and today I am starting with class 12th marketing unit 1, which is product. So I hope that you have checked out my previous videos where I have already covered class 11th marketing unit 1. I have also covered where you can find the CBSE sample papers as well as employability skills, NCRT, and as well as where you can find class 11th and 12th PDF which has been prescribed by CBSE. So all of that is in my previous videos, and today I'm going to start with class 12th unit 1 product. So let's go ahead. So first of all, we will see what is the meaning and why is a product important to us. Basically, a product is anything which satisfies our needs. For example, if I am thirsty, मुझे पानी पीना है, then what will I require? Water, of course, or maybe some kind of aerated drink. So for me, purchasing that bottle of water or purchasing that bottle of Coca-Cola will be a product for me which is going to satisfy my needs and wants, right? So the term product is mostly used as a need satisfying entity. Now I have also highlighted this, that what do we understand by need satisfying entity we can also call anything, right? Need satisfying is something which satisfies my needs, like I have already given you one example. So it represents a solution to the customer's problem. So whatever problem I am facing as a customer, for example, my problem was that I was thirsty, I had to drink something to quench my thirst. So that is my problem, that I am thirsty, and what will be the solution? To purchase a bottle of water and drink it. Now again, let's revisit one particular concept of class 11 between a need and want. What is the difference? So when I'm thirsty and I want to have a glass of water, that will be my need. Water से भी मेरी प्यास बुझ जाएगी, but in case I want to drink let's say a glass of Coca-Cola or a glass of any aerated drink or maybe fruity, so that will be my want. So this is the difference between a need and a want. So as we have already talked about Philip Kotler, who is also known as the father of marketing, he has also given definition of product. So a product is anything that can be offered to someone to start with an answer. It is very important that you quote a famous author's lines. That gives you an edge over other students, other people who are also writing the paper, who are also writing the exam. But it also for you also, then you would also be knowing a particular author's lines, a quote, right? So it is always advisable that whenever you start with your answer, you start with a quote and then you start your answer. So in this case, this is a very easy quote, that product is anything that can be offered to someone to satisfy a need or a want, given by Philip Kotler. So I have also used quotes, so you can also use the same way. You can, so always whenever you are using somebody's quotes, because this has been said by a particular person, a particular author, so always you have to use quotes while you are using their definition, right? So another definition is also given by William Stanton. The product is a complex of tangible and intangible attributes. Now we have already studied in class 11th unit 1 itself that what is the difference between tangible and intangible when we were talking about products and services. So tangible is something which you can see, which you can feel, which you can touch, and intangible is something which you cannot see, which you cannot feel, which you cannot touch. So in general, products are tangible and services are intangible. So product is a complex or mixture of, or a kind of a product of, right? Complex of tangible and intangible attributes. Attributes meaning characteristics, including packaging, color, price, prestige, and services that satisfy needs and wants of the people. So this is a little bit complex definition, a little bit difficult definition, but it also gives it a lot of meaning. So if you understand both of the definitions, you can quote either of the definitions, right? Let's again go back to this definition given by William. So product is a complex of tangible and intangible attributes. This much we have already broken down, including packaging. So any product, it comes in some kind of packaging. It has a particular color, it has a price, it has a prestige, and services. Sometimes products also come with services. For example, when you buy an air conditioner, when you buy any kind of electronic gadget, you buy a car, you buy a refrigerator, so they come of warranty or 1 year of after sale services. So product sometimes is also complemented with services, right? So that satisfy the needs and wants. So basic जो underline अगर हम जिस word पे करेंगे वो ये है that satisfy the needs and wants of people. So this line, this particular thing we have to establish, and we have to remember that a product is something which basically satisfy a customer's needs or wants. So I have also taking here a few of the products, right? So you can see scarves, you can see belts, you can see glasses, you can see footwear. Then here you can see some kind of biscuits, right? Little Hearts, I can see Nutri Choice, I can see Time Pass. So again, this is a bunch of products which you can see here. Right, so this is a few examples. So a product may be anything that can be offered to a market to satisfy a want or need and include physical goods, services, experiences, events, places, properties. So again, if you do not remember any of these things which are written in this definition, you can go back to my channel. You can go to class 11th chapter 1. There I have made a video that what all can be marketed or the scope of marketing. So that is a very detailed video where you will find how experiences, events, places, ideas, properties, everything can be marketed, right? So a product may be anything that can be offered to a market. Market क्या होता है? Market is basically a place where goods are exchanged between a seller and a customer or a buyer, correct? So it can be offered to a market to satisfy a want or need. Again, satisfaction of need or want आ गया हमारा, and include physical goods, services, experiences, events, places, properties, organization, information, and ideas. So again, I'm saying that if this is not clear to you, go back to my class 11th unit 1 video and understand the meaning of each one of these. In most of the cases, products are made up of a combination of physical elements and series. So it is observed that customers buy products or services that they require to fulfill their needs. The product could range from toothbrush, chocolates, cars, movie tickets to life insurance at various stages of my life. Now, when I am a student, when I am a teenager maybe, then what is something that I would want? I would, maybe want some fancy clothes, some kind of accessories, maybe chocolates if I'm in my early teens. Right, but let's say when I'm in my 20s, I would want to hang out with my friends. So again, I would want some kind of a two-wheeler, maybe a car, if you can afford that. So I would, request my parents. I would maybe, kind of demand that for my 16th or my 17th or my 20th birthday, I want a bike, I want a car, I want this, I want that. So depending on what stage of life you are in, you would be requiring that kind of a product, right? So now let's say that in my 20s I would want a two-wheeler or a car, and I would buy movie tickets to hang out with my friends or my girlfriend or boyfriend if I have, right? And then when I get married, I would want to buy a house. I would want the safety of my spouse, myself, my children, my parents. So then I would want life insurance, right? So this depends on various stages of your life you are in, that what kind of products you would prefer to buy. When you are very, very old, then you would want a very comfortable life. You would want some maybe medicines also you would be needing at that point of time, because as you grow older, you might fall sick more. You might have some ailments like high blood pressure or something else, so you might need medicines for that. You might need some kind of a wheelchair also, if somebody who is not very comfortable in walking, so they might want or need a wheelchair for going from one place to another. So the decision to make a purchase is hence dependent not only on the tangible attributes of the product, सिर्फ उस पर ही depend नहीं करता है कि product है कैसा या उसके characteristics कैसे हैं, but also on the psychological attributes like brand. Obviously, if I am given a choice between let's say a Trimax, this is a Trimax, and this is some local pen, right? So if given a choice to me that to choose from these two products, I would definitely go with a brand like a Trimax, because first of all, I like this pen. It has an established brand name. Many people already have used it. I have probably used it before. If not also, then I would still go with a branded product because it has been trusted by a lot of other people, right? And it is already very popular in the market, as opposed to this local pen, because first of all, it does not even have a brand. Then I don't know how this works, right? And how longer it will be able to work. क्या पता एग्जाम के बीच में लिखते लिखते रुक जाए, then what will I do in my exam? So that is why psychologically I will be like, ठीक है, practice के लिए ये पेन ठीक है, while I'm practicing accounts or maths at my home in my rough register, this pen is okay, but I will not trust this pen when I'm going in for an exam. I will trust this branded pen because I would know that if I have to write for 3 hours, then this pen will be able to write for 3 hours or more, right? So ये पेन मुझे धोखा नहीं देगा, ये पेन मुझे शायद धोखा दे सकता है, ठीक है? But also on the psychological attributes like brand, then packaging. Obviously, we get very attracted towards a very polished kind of packaging. एक बहुत ही जिसकी attractive packaging होती है, बहुत ही bright colors वाली packaging होती है, उसके ऊपर कुछ ऐसे लिखा होता है, कुछ बना होता है, तो we get very attracted towards that particular kind of packaging. So packaging is also it plays a very important role. अगर आप एक बिस्किट उठा लो जिसके ऊपर सिर्फ एक येलो कलर का रैपर है, और एक ऐसा बिस्किट उठा लो जिसके ऊपर बिस्किट भी बना हुआ है, उसके ऊपर व्हीट बना हुआ है, उसके ऊपर अच्छा सा टेक्स्ट है, उसका कलर बहुत अच्छा है, राइट? So then which one would you prefer? You would prefer the more attractive one, right? Just one second. Then warranty. If I am going in for a particular product, then I would also, for example, car. I have taken in this particular video, I have taken an example of car or washing machine or any kind of electronic gadgets which are expensive. So one thing which would obviously make me kind of lean towards one particular product would be कि इसके लिए मुझे maybe 1 year or 2 year की warranty मिल रही है. So I would lean on that particular product because that warranty is a part of that product. मुझे उसके लिए अलग से जो है pay नहीं करना पड़ रहा है. So let's say if I'm buying let's assume that this is a phone, right? So if I'm buying this particular phone and I'm getting a 2-year warranty, so I would definitely buy this phone over some other phone जिसके अंदर मुझे warranty नहीं मिल रही है. I would maybe still compromise on some kind of features, but I would not compromise on warranty because let's say अगर ये फ़ोन ख़राब हो जाता है in between these 2 years, right? So I will not have to spend any money on the repairing of this phone. I would just go to the service center and I will bring that warranty card or that the bill basically जिसके ऊपर लिखा होता है कि this is the date of purchase, right? So then I will be getting my phone repaired for free, or it will be covered under that warranty period, right? Then image or services. So what kind of image that particular brand has, उसका बहुत depend करता है मेरे, like for example if we talk about ITC. So ITC is a brand which makes a lot of products, different kind of products, but also ITC is an organization which contributes to charity. So in my mindset, I support one kind of organization which does charity work, or which supports the poor, or which is which supports the education of the poor. So for me, I would support that kind of particular brand, right? So then अगर मुझे पता है कि ITC ऐसा ब्रांड है जो कि it supports the education of poor children, or it works towards the welfare of the poor. So I would मेरे दिमाग में जो उसकी एक इमेज है वो बहुत ही पॉजिटिव है, and it is something that I would purchase from, ठीक है? एंड सर्विसेज टू नेम ऑफ यू। तो ये सारी जो चीज़ें हैं वो डिपेंड करती हैं, वो अफेक्ट करती हैं मेरे एज अ कंज्यूमर के डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस को। तो क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं, एक तो वो जो प्रोडक्ट है उसकी अपने ही जो एट्रीब्यूट्स हो गए, जो टैंजिबल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स या फिर टैंजिबल एट्रीब्यूट्स हो गए, एक तो वो हो गया। सेकेंडली साइकोलॉजिकल एट्रीब्यूट्स, जैसे कि उसका ब्रांड, उसकी पैकेजिंग, वारंटी, इमेज और सर्विस टू नेम ऑफ यू। So in this particular video we are just going to stop till here, and in my next video I will be starting with what are the various components of a product. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, if you have any doubts, you can comment on my video below, like my video, share my video, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I will see you next time.